ॐ खानिलाग्न्यभ्यरित्र्यन्तं स्रक्फणीवोद्गतं यतः ध्वान्तच्छिदे नमस्तस्मै हरये बुद्धिसाक्षिणे शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। नैष्कर्म्य सिद्धि सेकंड चैप्टर 71st श्लोक we saw. अपश्यन् पश्यतिं बुद्धिम् अशृण्वन् शृण्वतिं तथा निर्यन्तो विक्रियो निच्छन् निच्छन्तिं व्याप्य चाप्य लुप्तदृक्. This was page number 86. So in this shloka there was viveka between what and what?
Atma and Buddhi.
Buddhi and Atma. Apashyan is for Atma. Pashyatim buddhim. Then you have to do Anvaya with 75th shloka.
Sarvadeheshu pashyati.
So Atma you will have to give Shabda Apashyan Atma Pashyatim Buddhim Muhuhu. Muhuhu will come from 73 because Muhuhu means again and again, repeatedly. Sarvadeheshu Pashyati. So one Atma without seeing sees the Buddhi which is seeing Vishayas in all Shariras. Ya Brahmadi Pipilikanta Tanushu Prota Jagat Sakshini Samvit. In the same way, Atma Ashrunvan. Atma actually doesn't do any Shravanam. Buddhi does Shabda Shravanam. Shrunvatim Buddhim Muhuhu Sarvadeheshu Pashyati. In this way, you will see a pair of opposite. Atma and Buddhi having opposite nature. Where Buddhi is Drishya, Atma is Drashta. So one thing is to understand the shloka, but the more important thing is to see this happening in me. In ourselves, Buddhi which is Vikari, Atma which is Avikari, and to recognize this distinction and understand I am Atma and not the Vikari Buddhi. This is the idea of studying this kind of Shastra. In the beginning, it is not expected that a sadhaka will do this Viveka. They just memorize what is Viveka, what is Vairagya, what is Shama, what is Dhamma. Later it is expected that we actually go through this Shama Dhamma. So here, what is Viveka? That is being clearly shown. Let's see the next shloka now. Dvishanti madvishannatma कुप्यन्तीं चाप्यकोपनः निर्दुःखो दुःखिनीं चैव निस्सुखः सुखिनीमपि द्विषन्तीमद्विषन्नात्मा कुप्यन्तीं चाप्यकोपनः निर्दुःखो दुःखिनीं चैव निस्सुखः सुखिनीमपि. Before we enter in the shloka, what are the points that we have captured in general about Atma and Buddhi? Anyone wants to show 2 points about, one about Atma, another about Buddhi?
Atma is Akramadrik
Vikari.
and Buddhi is Kramadrik. Atma is Avikari.
One pair is enough. So Atma is first one was
Akramadrik.
Atma is Akramadrik. In 69 shloka it was said Atma is Akramadrik. Buddhi is what?
Kramadrik.
Kramadrik means
Can see only, you can illumine only one by one.
so sequentially it knows objects. Atma simultaneously knows all buddhis. This was one. Second, Atma is avikari. Buddhi is vikari. Parinami. See, that was said in the 70th shloka. Buddhi is parinami. Atma is aparinami. Third,
Atma is Sakshi.
one
Buddhi
person
is-
only, one pair.
Atma is Sakshi, Buddhi is Sakshya.
Atma is Sakshi, Buddhi is Sakshya. So one is a seer, another is seen. Next,
Buddhi will know Vishayas, Atma will know Buddhi and Vishayas both.
Buddhi will know Vishayas, Atma will know Buddhi and Vishayas, because Buddhi also will become Drishya.
Vishya.
Next,
Atma is aluptadrak. Buddhi is luptadrak.
Now you'll have to explain what is aluptadrak and what is luptadrak.
Atma's drishti, nasha will never happen.
And Buddhi's drishti, nasha will happen in Sushupti. So Atma is aviparilupta chaitanya or aluptadrak, and Buddhi is luptadrak. Buddhi's chaitanya lopa will happen in Sushupti, in Pralaya, etc. Or in Mrityu also. Once there is Mrityu, Buddhi doesn't get any new knowledge until it gets another Sharira. When it gets new Sharira, then again it will have Anubhava. Okay, somebody was trying to say something else? Okay.
Buddhi has Atita, Anagata, Ihatya. It does not have Yugapat knowledge of these three.
Who?
Atma, Buddhi.
Buddhi.
Atma has Yugapat knowledge of these three.
So Atita, Anagata, Ihatya. In other words, Atma has the knowledge of past, present and future together, whereas Buddhi does not have the knowledge of all the three periods together.
sorrow
So this
belongs to,
explanation on the Kramadrik part. Next.
sorrow belongs to buddhi, not to atma.
Sorrow. Sorrow belongs to buddhi, not to atma. Means vikara. When we say vikara means it is included. Sorrow, so many other qualities, all of them are vikara only. Atma is swayam prakasha.
Buddhi is paraprakashita.
Oh, that also in aluptadrika. Swayam prakasha is aluptadrika. And paraprakashya means it will have lopa here and there. I think most of the points are covered except one. And what is that one point? Atma is one. Buddhis are many. And that Atma I am. And that Buddhi I am not. Mukhya is Atma is what is to be known as Aham. And I as Atma. And Buddhi should be known as Anatma. And that one Atma is Kshetrajna. Kshetrajnam chapimam vidhi sarva kshetreshu. So all Buddhis are Kshetras. Their vikaras are Kshetra. Atma is one Kshetrajna. That is Paramatma Swarupa. Atma Advishan. See the Anvaya. Atma Advishan. Dvishantim Buddhim Sarvadeheshu Muhuhu Pashyati. Atma Akopanaha. Dvishantim. What is the Rupa?
Shatru pratyaya.
Shatru pratyaya. Dvitiya ekvachanam. Akopanaha Atma. Without having kopa. So all the dharma, they are all to be shown in buddhi. Atma is nirdharmakaha. Akopanaha Atma kupyantim buddhim pashyati. Buddhi will have kopa. Buddhi will have dvesha. Atma doesn't have dvesha. That's why dvishantim buddhim advishan Atma pashyati. Kupyantim buddhim akopanaha Atma pashyati. Nirdukho Atma dukhinim buddhim pashyati. Nissukhaha Atma sukhinim buddhim pashyati. Atma neither has dukkha nor has sukha. Sukha dukkha, they all are the dharma of buddhi. What is the difference between dvesha and kopa? See in Tika. Samaksha parokshayor vishaya bhedat kopa dveshayor vishesho drashtavya. Samaksha parokshayor vishaya bhedat kopa dveshayor vishesha. What is the meaning?
Kopa showering happens when somebody is in front of you, Swamiji. Dvesha happens when they are not in front.
So it is yatha sankhya. Kopa is when person is samaksha. You don't want to see that person. You want to make faces when such person is there. This is kopa. When that person is not there, you talk about that person. Why would anyone do this? But this is what people end up doing. When the person that you don't like, when they are there, you don't want to talk about them. But when they are not there, you want to talk about them. Negative things and incur more papa. All the Mahashivratri Punya that is gathered in one line with kopa and dvesha, samaksha and paroksha, everything goes away. Then wait for next Mahashivratri to accumulate punya. Samaksha parokshayor vishaya bhedat kopa dveshayor vishesho drashtavya. This is 72. To imagine how alert a person should be in sadhana, so that at that moment, when dvesha comes, and I let go of that buddhi and come to Atma. This is who I am. Instead of just thinking about the person on whom there is dvesha, person on whom there is kopa, you have to let go of that person, you have to let go of your own buddhi, and you have to come to Atma. So that's why bahunam janmanam ante, it will not happen in few janmas. People have to go through lot of punishments in order to learn. Dvishantim advishan atma. Further, see, you have to remember, person who is doing this sadhana seriously, in his buddhi, dvesha and kopa will rarely show up. Person who is not doing such sadhana, such person, ajnani or mudhajana, is taken as example, because their buddhi will have so many vikaras. So it is a good way of showing the viveka. When you have to show viveka, you have to use such like extreme examples, like Rajju Sarpa or Rajju and Udakadhara. So they are extreme examples. This is where they show in example, so that viveka is very clear. Sukha dukkhadi, ragecha sukha dukkhadi, buddhau satyam pravartate, because they all are in buddhi. Sushuptau nastitam tannashe, tasmad buddheshu natmanaha. Raga, dvesha, ichha, sukha, dukkha, they all are in buddhi. Amuhyamano muhyantim kalpayantim akalpayan smarantimasmaranschaiva shayanamaswapanmuhu. Amuhyamano muhyantim kalpayantim akalpayan smarantimasmaranschaiva shayanamaswapanmuhu. So muhu will go with all. Atma Shabda is there in 72 Prathama Pada at the end. Dvishantim Advishan Atma. Atma also will be there in all. And Buddhi Shabda is there in 71. Apashyan Pashyatim Buddhim. So Buddhi, Atma, Muhuhu, these words, these Shabdas will be with all pairs. Amuhyamano Atma Muhyantim Buddhim Muhuhu Sarvadeheshu Pashyati. Akalpayan Atma Kalpayantim Buddhim Muhuhu Sarvadeheshu Pashyati. So the one who gets deluded is Buddhi, not Atma. The one who does Kalpana is Buddhi, not Atma. Then Asmaran Atma. Atma doesn't do any Smaranam. Smaranam is in Buddhi. Smarantim Buddhim Muhuhu Pashyati. Shayanam. Shayanam. What is the Rupa?
Ach pratyay Swamiji, Erach. षष्ठी बहुवचन.
शयानाम षष्ठी बहुवचन. एरज प्रत्यय why where? What is the dhatu?
Sheen swapne.
Shing swapne dhatu. Then
Ach pratyaya comes. Then sheen becomes Shaya.
and then shanaj pratyaya. Shanaj pratyaya will make it shayana. Shayano yati sarvatah. Buddhi is strilinga, therefore tap pratyaya shayanam. Shanaj pratyaya, what is the sutra?
Lataha shatrushanasha pratama.
Samanadikarane. Lataha shatrusanacha prathama samanadikarane. So in many places it is Shatru Pratyaya, here it is Shanaj Pratyaya. Shayanam. Shayanam Buddhim. Dvitiya ekvachana. Aswapan. Aswapan is Atma. Atma Aswapan. Not sleeping. Swapadhatu is for both. A swap dhatu is for Sushupti as well as Swapna. So Atma doesn't have either. Muhuhu pashyati. सर्वाकारं निराकारः स्वार्थो स्वार्थान् निरिङ्गिनः निरिङ्गनः सर्वाकारं निराकारः स्वार्थो स्वार्थान् निरिङ्गनः निस्त्रिकालस्त्रिकालस्थाम् कूटस्थः क्षणभङ्गुराम् सर्वाकारां निराकारः स्वार्थो स्वार्थान् निरिङ्गनः निस्त्रिकालस्त्रिकालस्थां कूटस्थः क्षणभङ्गुराम्. Sureshwaracharya ji has come out with wonderful words to show the contrast between Atma and Buddhi. Basically, this contrast is nothing but contrast between Turiya and the other three. You can take it as Vishwa for the sake of simplicity. Vishwa and Turiya. Jagrat Avastha Abhimani and Chaturtha. Turiya. What are the Bhedas? So you can see now, in Mandukya it is not so clear to define all this, because there such explicit ways are not given. But here Acharya gives this. If we understand this and dwell on them regularly, so when there is dukkha, then I understand, oh, this dukkhini is buddhi. Nirdukhi aham. Sukham, oh, sukhini is buddhi. Nissukhaha aham. Smaranam, smarantim buddhim. Asmaranscha aham. So in this way, if I have thought of this so many times, then when there is crisis, this knowledge will be useful. If I don't dwell on this, then this knowledge will be there. Next time when you read, you will be able to remember. That's all. Each one has to understand what is their main problem, and they will have to put forth maximum effort there to fix that problem. Not whatever I like, that sadhana I will do. that is not sadhana. You should put forth effort there where it helps you remove your problems. सर्वाकाराम निराकारः, निराकारः कः?
Atma.
Atma.
सर्वाकाराम बुद्धिम मुहुः सर्वदेहेषु पश्यति. And सर्वदेहेषु. So in one deha, if there is sukham, in another deha there is dukkham. Atma illumines both buddhis. स्वार्थो आत्मा अस्वार्थाम बुद्धिम पश्यति. निरिंगनः, निरिंगनः will go where?
Atma.
Atma.
Because it is pullinga. सीटी का स्वार्थः स्व एव अर्थो यस्य स स्वार्थः बहुव्रीहि समास. स्व अर्थो यस्य, that is स्वार्थः. Atma is स्वार्थः. Why? Because स्व एव अर्थो यस्य. Atma's artha is what? Swa. Atma points to itself. So Atma is called Swartha. Anena mamattvena grihitah is Aswartha. Buddhi does grahanam of what? Not aham, not swa. Buddhi will do grahanam of other things. Grahanam does not mean vishayatvena. Natmanam na paranschaiva na satyam na pichandritam prajnah kinchana samvetti
Turyam tatsarva druksana.
Turyam tatsarvadruk sada. Turyam is tatsarvadruk. Turyam knows Atman, Paran, Satyam, Anritam, everything. Aswartha buddhi means mamatvena grihitaha putradi arthaha yasyaha sa aswartha. Buddhi will do grahanam of mama putra, mama bandhavaha, mama dhanam, mama kshetram, mama pashavaha. Mamatvena grihita. That is aswartha buddhi. Niringanaha. Inganam. Inganam. Ing. Ing dhatu.
Gatavu.
That which depletes.
That is spandanam. Niringanaha paparispandaha. In Gita, Bhagavan says, Yatha dipo nivatastho
Nengate.
Lingate sopamas.
ingate. Na ingate. Inganam means chalanam, spandanam. Nistrikalas trikalastham. Atma is trikalaha, devoid of the 3 periods of time. And buddhi is trikalastham. Buddhi is in the 3 periods of time. Kutasthaha Atma. And Kshanabhanguram Buddhim Pashyati. Atma remaining Nitya, Kutastha, Avikari, sees the Vikari Buddhi. निरपेक्षश्च सापेक्षाम् पराचीं प्रत्यगद्वयः सावधीं निर्गते यत्तः सर्वदेहेषु पश्यति। निरपेक्षश्च सापेक्षां पराचीं प्रत्यगद्वयः सावधीं निर्गते यत्तः सर्वदेहेषु पश्यति। निरपेक्षः आत्मा. Nirapeksha means Atma does not define itself with respect to anything. Atma does not exist with respect to something. So it is Nirapeksha. Buddhi is Sapeksha. Nirapeksha Atma Sapeksham Buddhim Muhuhu Sarvadeheshu Pashyati. Parachim Buddhim Pratyag Advaya Atma Sarvadeheshu Pashyati. Pratyag Shabda is enough. Advaya because meter has some space, so he added Advaya. Nirgate yattaha Atma. Nirgata yatta yasmat saha nirgate yattaha. Yatta means so much. Avadhi, limitation. Nirgate yattaha, so that from which yatta is gone. How much is Atma? This much. That this much idea is not there in Atma. In other things you can have this much, that much. The yatta will be there if enough upasana is not done. When a person has done enough upasana, person will not remain kshudra buddhi. So his mind is well expanded. If upasana is not done, Vedanta Shravana we will do, but we will not have satisfaction of knowledge. We will remain discontent. We are discontent with the world. We will be discontent with ourselves also. And on top of that, we will be discontent that knowledge is not working for me. And if someone says, no, I am doing upasana, I am doing my sadhana, and still nothing is happening, that means you are not focusing where you should focus. Your focus is somewhere else only. That's why you will not get anything substantial. Buddhi is savadhi. It has limitations. It is parichinna. Atma is aparichinna. Sarvadeheshu pashyati. Buddhi is paranchi. Paranchi means extroverted. Atma is pratyak. In this way, in 5 shlokas, Atma Buddhi Viveka is done. For those who want to practice Nididhyasanam, starting from this shloka number 69 up to next 2 shlokas also, 76, 77, they should, for some time, every day they should focus on this. See Tika. दुःखादीनां साक्षित्वादपि आत्मनो न दुःखादि आकार परिणामो युक्ता. Somebody says Atma is dukkadinam sakshi. Sakshitvad atmano na dukkadi akar parinamo yukta. Atma cannot have dukkham because Atma is sakshi of dukkha. Ityaha. So it is said that is correct. Etasmacha karanat ayam artho vyavasyatam. For this reason, ayam artha, this meaning one should derive. Vyavasyatam. Vyavasyatam actually means nishchiyatam. You should do nishchaya. Adhyavasyatam. Dukhi yadi bhavedatma kaha sakshi dukhino bhavet. Dukhinaha sakshita yukta sakshino dukhita tatha. In the Chaturtha Pada, everything is correct. Your printing is okay.
Yes, Swamiji.
Any mistake is there?
Visarga is missing, Swami.
Dukhita. See, Prathama Pada Dukhi, Duhukhi. Dvitiya Pada Dukhino, Duhukhino. Tritiya Pada Dukhinaha, Duhukhinaha. Chaturtha Pada Dukhita. Visarga is there.
Duhukhita.
Dukhita. Dukhi yadi bhavedatma kasakshi dukhino bhavet. Dukhina sakshita yukta sakshino dukhita tatha. Is a very famous shloka of this text, oft quoted everywhere. Yadi atma dukhi hi bhavet. If atma was dukhi, dukhinaha sakshikaha bhavet. Who would be sakshi of this dukhi atma? There is no sakshi of dukhi atma. Somebody says, no, this sakshi is dukhi, its sakshi is the another one. And you say, this sakshi becomes dukhi or not. If it becomes dukhi, who is the knower of this sakshi? So in Vedanta, we don't accept that the same object becomes karta also and karma also. Knower also and known also. Knower and known both cannot be the same thing. Like Pata does not know itself. Somebody else has to know this Pata. Pata is Jada. Dukkhinaha sakshita ayukta. Khandakar you can put. Dukkhinaha sakshita ayukta. That which is dukhi cannot be sakshi. And that which is sakshi cannot be dukhi. Sakshino dukkhita ayukta. I am sakshi also and dukhi also. That is not possible. And I am dukhi also and sakshi. That is also not possible. Nanu dukhi eva sakshi bhavet iti ataha. Somebody says, let dukhi alone be sakshi. He says, no. Dukkhinaha sakshita ayukta. Dukhi pramata cannot be sakshi. And sakshi cannot have dukkham. So if I am suffering, but I know that I am suffering, that means I am not suffering. If I am suffering, but I know that I am suffering, that means I am not suffering. Because I know that the one who is suffering is different from me. Then only I can know that. Dharmi is suffering. Dharma is suffering. Dharmi is dukhi. Dharma is dukkha. Sakshi illumines both dharma and dharmi, remaining different from them. So this dhyanam is most powerful. It will weaken the vikara of buddhi. But I will have to sincerely practice this. Then in next shloka also, this idea is explained further. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashyakritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Veda Vibhagine Vyomavad Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.